What's up, y'all? It's your girl, Sugary Girl Kenny 2012. I'm here to bring you guys a new video. So, um, as soon as I got off work, well, not as soon as I got off work, like maybe a couple of hours after, um, obviously I logged on and I started checking my YouTube feed. I started checking my Twitter feed. I started checking out some gaming articles and stuff like that. And I just noticed that there are a plethora of gaming trailers that are being released, and they're not just like 1 minute trailers or anything like that. They're like 3 minute trailers, and I'm like, wow, okay, this is amazing. Again, because E3 is right around the corner, and I'm getting hyped for it. I'm getting all of the necessary things that I need ready to get ready, and to do my thing. Because I am going to be giving my thoughts on the conferences. I know I probably won't be able to catch Microsoft's conference because they always have theirs in the morning time, and I'm working, so I would have to get a recap of that. But I will be able to catch Nintendo's and Sony's, because Sony usually has theirs around 8 ish, 9 p.m. ish or whatever, and their conferences be stupid long. So anyway, we have Horizon Zero Dawn, which just recently released a new trailer, which is freaking amazing, and it was just awesome. It was 3 freaking minutes, and I'm just like, I'm super hyped for that game now. Like, oh my stars, like Sony just keep on killing it, man. They just keep on killing it, and this is basically. Well, matter of fact, let me touch on Horizon Zero Dawn. Okay, so after that trailer release, there's always a group of haters and people around the corner just waiting to say something at the Sony, excuse me. At the Sony show a trailer of one of their games, there's always a group of people around the corner ready to say some dumb shit, like they did with Uncharted 4 and previous games that came out before then. There's always a group of people ready to say some dumb shit. And so basically, after the trailer for Zero Dawn, Horizon Zero Dawn was released, and it said the release date at the end of the video. As soon as that video ended, there was that group of people just waiting to say some sly shit, and they were basically saying, "Oh, I knew this game was going to be releasing early," or look at Sony again, delaying another game or some shit. People, I don't know. As I said before in previous videos, it's like some people just don't like games. I mean, like, sometimes when a game is delayed, it does make, I'm not saying all the time when games are delayed, it make them better. But, as of lately, for certain games that have been delayed, those games have actually came out to be good. I'm not saying all games that get delayed are good, because that's not the case. But the games as of lately in which I've been personally keeping up with, the delays have actually made them better or made them good, or just to know that the developers are actually taking their time is also a good feeling, because I'm tired of these damn broken ass games, and I'm tired of broken games, and just getting, just games that are just ridiculous with the amount of problems they have, and just something along those lines. But I'm just tired of getting broken games. I'm tired of getting just ridiculous games, and like, I don't know. Ugh. But yeah, people just got to talking already. So, I have no problem with it being released in February 2017. I honestly was expecting something a little bit later than that, but that's actually like what? We're already in June, so June, July, August, September, October, November, December, January, February. Okay, I guess that's like 9 months, but these months fly by pretty quickly, because, we were just looking at Uncharted 4 at E3, 2015, right? Yeah, 2015. Was it 2015? Yeah, 2015. And then next thing you know, we're playing it and we're beating it. So, it's going to move by pretty quickly. And I don't really mind the delay. And the game's coming, As long as the game is good, I don't really mind. And I know it's going to be a blockbuster. I know it's going to be good. And it's by Guerrilla Games. They're the creators of the Killzone franchise. I personally haven't played them, obviously. But anyway, let me get to what this video is really about because I just completely strayed off. Okay, so if y'all don't know, I recently made a video way back when, well, not too long ago, like maybe 2 3 I'm gonna say 2 weeks ago because I don't exactly have the video on screen to tell y'all when I made it, but it was I'm just gonna throw it out there and say maybe a couple of weeks ago I made this video about, you know, Volition having an announcement and what their new game might be because it was being spoken about in these articles that I was reading. And it said they had an announcement. I don't remember if it was for E3, but you know, I just assumed it would be something for E3. But so again, you know, I scroll my YouTube TL, scroll Twitter and stuff like that, and I see this in gaming articles, and I see this video, and it said Volition, and then I seen another type. Well, it didn't say Volition, but it said Deep Silver. So I'm like, okay, so maybe it's something by Deep Silver. But then when you actually get to looking at the video, then it says Volition, and I'm like, what is this game? And the game is called Ages of Mayhem. And I'm like, what the hell is this? Like, I was sitting here actually being skeptical of a Volition game. Like, what is this? And people probably like, you're just now being skeptical of a Volition game after everything they've released thus far. Well, one, you know, everybody doesn't have the same taste, so everybody doesn't have the same taste and everybody doesn't think alike when it comes to games and the games you choose to play. And yes, I did enjoy the Saints Row, you know, Saints Row 3 and Saints Row 4, despite the limitations, despite there not being much, though I would have preferred for there to be a lot. I completely understood because, again, I was a Saints Row veteran on the Saints Row website and official form, and I followed basically everything on the game and what was happening. And you know, even when Volition developers were coming onto the farm and answering questions and stuff like that and telling us things, and you know, telling us things about DQ and things they didn't really like or things they didn't want to really release and stuff like that. So you know, I knew a pretty lot, which is why I'm a fan, and which is why I say, you know, I'm gonna give him a chance. I'm not gonna be one of those jerks and assholes who just completely go off on them and call them all types of names when they was just trying to stand out and make, you know, they were trying to stand out and make their game, and they did exactly that. Because although Saints Row 4 wasn't what everybody was expecting, and too many people weren't feeling the whole, you know, the alien theme, you know, it made the title stand out and it made people know what game series it was, and people weren't just calling it a knockoff of GTA. They would say, "Oh, I know where that comes from. That's from Saints Row." So, you know, even if you didn't like the games, you didn't like what they did to Saints Row 3 and what they did to Saints Row 4, it still got their name out there. You know, again, you know, I'm probably definitely in the minority when it comes to thinking like this, but shit, you know, it is what it is. It's already been said and done, so can't do nothing about it. But anyway, on to this. So this trailer released today. Obviously I'm making this today because I seen it and I was actually pretty skeptical, like, what the hell am I seeing on screen? Like, this is weirding me the fuck out right now. And then they just started talking about, I mean, the characters. I'm assuming the character that was talking about casting and stuff like that was the main character. And then, you know, some people got to talking, and they were talking about something about street gangs and just mentioning stuff like that. And I'm like, street gangs. And then at the end of the trailer, it showed like a purple, oh, excuse me. Oh, damn. Sorry about that, y'all. I'm so tired. I ain't even gonna lie. Anyway, so they show what looked like one of the Saints symbols. So I'm like, okay. And it wouldn't have been too suspicious, though, if they weren't using purple in that same title. So I'm like, is this like a new version of Saints Row, or are they just referencing it, or like what's going on with that? So I'm hoping, or maybe it might come early, that we see more of this game. We actually see some actual gameplay. And with Volition, we usually get character customization or whatever the case may be. So again, I'm hoping to see more on this game, maybe to see some gameplay or something on it. So tell me a little bit more about what this game is about, because again, it left even me, who is a freaking fan of Volition, skeptical as hell. Like, what the hell have they been doing since Saints Row 4? Like, again, it's another crazy looking game, but it is what it is. I mean, again, only way we'll find out more is if we see some actual gameplay and a little bit more about what the game is about. But I'm going to assume that if there is going to be anything else shown about this game, it's going to be related to um, gameplay, and we're going to get to see more in depth things than what we've seen in the trailer. But that was a pretty good little, I believe it was like 2 minutes. So again, this is why I was really surprised, because every trailer that was dropping and every trailer that I was seeing were at least 2 to 3 minutes long. So I'm like, shit is getting real, bruh. Like, you can feel you can feel E3 just coming. It's just really coming. I'm hoping that it's finna pop. So anyway, this video has gotten entirely too long, and I'm gonna go ahead and cut it off right here. I'm gonna leave the question of the day at the end of the video. And thank you guys for watching and commenting and subscribing if you did. It's definitely appreciated. And I will speak to you guys later. Deuces.